All right, everyone, buckle up. The tech world never sleeps, and this week is no exception. We've got seismic shifts happening at OpenAI, a major AI player undergoing a massive shakeup, and a glimpse into the future of AI's mathematical prowess. Get ready for the insights you won't find anywhere else. We're diving deep into the unexpected turbulence surrounding GPT-5, exploring the strategic moves being made by tech giants, and uncovering groundbreaking AI capabilities that are pushing the boundaries of science itself. Don't blink, you might miss it. First up, the AI titan OpenAI is facing its toughest challenge yet with the rocky launch of GPT-5. We'll break down the user backlash, the company's response, and what this means for the future of AI development. Is the hype train derailing, or is this just a speed bump on the road to AGI? Then, we're shifting gears to Meta's surprising restructuring amidst the AI talent war. With key personnel moving and recruitment on hold, what does this mean for their AI ambitions and the competitive landscape? Could this be OpenAI's chance to poach top talent? And finally, prepare to be amazed as GPT-5 Pro demonstrates an incredible feat, conducting independent mathematical research and even improving upon published papers. This is a monumental leap, showing signs of true AI intelligence. Stick around, because this is ChatGPT Insights. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. OpenAI's rocky road. Is GPT-5 a stumble or a setback? The AI industry is in a constant state of flux, with each new model release promising a revolution. However, OpenAI's recent launch of GPT-5 has been met with a surprisingly lukewarm reception, raising critical questions about the future trajectory of artificial intelligence development. After 2 years of iterative improvements on GPT-4, the anticipation for a truly next-generation model was immense. Yet, user feedback suggests that GPT-5, intended to be a benchmark-topping leap, has fallen short, failing to capture the magic that made its predecessors so beloved. Sam Altman, OpenAI's CEO, envisioned GPT-5 as a crucial step toward artificial general intelligence, AGI. However, early adopters reported a noticeable lack of key features that users had come to rely on. This dissatisfaction led OpenAI to offer older models to paying customers, a rare but telling move that underscored the public perception of GPT-5's shortcomings. While OpenAI has since released a prompt optimizer, a prompting guide, and updated the model to be more user-friendly, the initial misstep has cast a long shadow. The core issue appears to be a plateau in AI capabilities. Developers are finding it increasingly difficult to enhance models through simply feeding them more data. The focus has shifted to refinement and innovation, areas where major AI players, including OpenAI, seem to be struggling to find a clear path forward. The competitive landscape is equally fierce. Meta has been aggressively pursuing top AI talent, reportedly offering substantial signing bonuses, which has led to high-profile departures from OpenAI, including lead engineer Shengjia Zhao. This talent drain, coupled with Meta's own internal restructuring and a freeze on recruitment, could present OpenAI with an opportunity to re-engage with sought-after AI professionals. The race towards AGI is clearly taking its toll on these tech giants. As AI models evolve towards more complex agentic and thinking architectures, the computational cost per query is expected to skyrocket due to the increased token usage required for more intricate tasks. This escalating cost poses a significant challenge to the economic viability of AI businesses. Adding to these concerns, a recent MIT report indicated that only about 5% of organizations have experienced a tangible impact on their profit and loss statements after implementing AI tools, fueling fears of an AI bubble and causing a dip in AI-adjacent tech stocks. Despite its projected $20 billion annual recurring revenue, OpenAI has yet to achieve profitability, with CEO Sam Altman prioritizing growth over immediate financial returns. This strategy suggests a search for a killer app for AI, a product that would definitively prove its profitability. Whether AGI will be that application remains to be seen. Altman himself acknowledged the potential for an AI bubble, noting that while AI is fundamentally important, investor excitement might be exceeding current realities. NVIDIA, a key beneficiary of the AI boom, continues to invest heavily in AI infrastructure, signaling a long-term commitment. However, OpenAI's reliance on NVIDIA for compute resources means it must compete fiercely for these essential assets. OpenAI CFO Sarah Frier has hinted at future AI-related services, including specialized data centers, which could become a profitable venture, but also highlights the company's uncertain path to profitability. As investor enthusiasm wanes and companies like OpenAI and Meta grapple with the complexities of advanced AI development, the quest for the ultimate AI model continues, with the industry still awaiting the transformative revolution that AI has long promised. But is the AI race truly slowing down, or just changing lanes? We'll explore Meta's internal shakeup next, and what it means for the AI talent war. GPT-5 hype versus reality, the subtle signs of diminishing returns. Sam Altman, the driving force behind OpenAI, has consistently built anticipation for his company's AI advancements, often framing them with a near-religious fervor. His gentle singularity post, suggesting humanity's imminent proximity to digital superintelligence, hinted at extraordinary capabilities within GPT-5. However, the details emerging about the model's practical applications, as shared in conversations with podcaster Theo Vaughn and on X, painted a more grounded, even mundane picture. Altman's excitement over GPT-5's ability to draft emails or recommend thought-provoking TV shows about AI might suggest subtle, yet significant, improvements over GPT-4, rather than the revolutionary leap into true digital superintelligence that was implied. This nuanced reality is further detailed in a report by The Information, which, citing sources within OpenAI and Microsoft, suggests that GPT-5's primary advancements lie in mathematical problem-solving and code writing. Crucially, these upgrades are not expected to match the dramatic performance leaps seen between GPT-3 and GPT-4. The development process itself has been fraught with challenges. The initial attempt at GPT-5, codenamed Orion, was reportedly so incremental that it was rebranded as GPT-4.5. Insiders indicated that as recently as June, none of OpenAI's experimental models were deemed worthy of the GPT-5 designation. The primary obstacle identified is the dwindling supply of high-quality web data for training, a problem compounded by scale issues. OpenAI researchers reportedly struggled to replicate early promising results with the full GPT-5 model. Veteran AI expert Gary Marcus echoed these sentiments, stating that pure scaling is not getting us to digital superintelligence, and that returns are diminishing. This trend appears to extend to AI agents as well. Yunyu Lin, a researcher at Penrose, discovered that several large language models, LLMs, including OpenAI's O3 and O4 Mini, exhibit performance degradation over time, even in basic mathematical tasks. In accounting simulations using QuickBooks, these models showed error rates around 15% within a year, with OpenAI's models consistently failing, getting stuck in loops. This degradation raises concerns for professionals like CPAs and software engineers, especially given reports of AI-generated code containing more bugs than expected and instances of AI coding assistants malfunctioning. Despite these technical hurdles, OpenAI's financial trajectory remains strong. The company is on track to surpass its $12.7 billion annual income projection for 2025, even with an estimated $8 billion in cash burn this year to fund research into models like GPT-5. The prospect of incremental improvements attracting more paying customers, coupled with a potential IPO in 2026, is helping OpenAI secure significant funding. Altman himself has suggested that OpenAI models could continue improving for another 3 or 4 generations, indicating a long-term development roadmap. However, the recurring theme of diminishing returns and the challenges in achieving true superintelligence suggests that future breakthroughs may also face similar scrutiny. As the industry grapples with these limitations, the hype surrounding each new model release will likely be tempered by a growing understanding of the complex realities of AI development. While OpenAI navigates these challenges, what does this mean for the broader AI landscape? We'll delve into the surprising user reactions to GPT-5 and the emotional connection people have formed with AI next. The GPT-5 fallout, user emotion, and the quest for empathetic AI. OpenAI's latest model, GPT-5, has sparked a significant debate, not just about its technical capabilities, but about the very nature of human-AI interaction. CEO Sam Altman himself admitted to a botched deployment, acknowledging that the transition from GPT-4o to GPT-5 had disappointed users. The feedback was stark. GPT-5 was perceived as cold, mechanical, and slow, a stark contrast to the warmth and engagement of GPT-4o. This disappointment quickly escalated into a revolt on social media, with users like Yuchen Jin, co-founder of Hyperbolic Labs, expressing a strong preference for older models, lamenting the loss of familiar AI companions. In a move driven by user pressure, OpenAI reinstated GPT-4o for its subscribers, a significant strategic backtrack. Altman termed this a wake-up call, emphasizing that OpenAI's 700 million weekly users are not just an audience, but a community with established habits and attachments. Beyond technical performance, the core issue appears to be an emotional void. Communities focused on AI companions and digital confidence on platforms like Reddit reported real distress when their AI interactions changed with GPT-5's rollout. Altman recognized this unexpected connection, stating that some users felt they had a relationship with ChatGPT. This highlights a fundamental shift. AI is no longer solely a tool for production or coding. It's becoming a source of emotional validation and companionship. This emotional dimension, however, presents a complex challenge. Altman aims for GPT-6 to be more personal and intuitive, but explicitly warned against manipulative or exploitative design. He even critiqued competitors like Grok for venturing into potentially harmful territory, such as creating sexual robots. The tightrope walk for OpenAI is to design empathetic AI without being intrusive or toxic, ensuring that users with fragile mental states are not exploited. This ethical consideration is paramount as AI becomes more integrated into users' lives. Beneath the emotional response lies a technical critique. While marketed as a reasoning powerhouse, many developers found GPT-5 to be the opposite. Engineers like Josh Sisley reported it being awful, super slow, and prone to breaking features. Comparisons to predecessors were unfavorable, with GPT-5 often described as too short, too slow, and incapable of following simple instructions without complex prompts. Developers also noted regressions in code generation and an opaque management of the model's internal processes. Altman acknowledged these trade-offs, citing capacity limitations as a reason for not releasing more advanced models. He also revealed plans for massive investments, stating OpenAI expects to spend trillions building data centers to meet future demands. OpenAI stands at a critical juncture. Mistakes are no longer an option, especially as the U.S. government officially adopts ChatGPT for modernizing public administration. The question remains whether future iterations, like GPT-6, will finally meet expectations without the flaws and frustrations that have characterized GPT-5's launch, balancing advanced capabilities with user-centric design and ethical considerations. But can AI truly innovate and discover new knowledge on its own? Get ready for a mind-blowing demonstration of GPT-5's mathematical prowess next. GPT-5 Pro's mathematical mind, a glimpse into AI's independent discovery. The question of whether artificial intelligence can think independently and prove new mathematical laws has long been a subject of fascination and debate. Now, researchers at OpenAI claim that GPT-5 Pro has taken a significant step towards answering this by independently conducting mathematical research and deriving new conclusions from existing papers. In a notable instance, after analyzing a paper on convex optimization problems, GPT-5 Pro reportedly provided a more precise threshold and a corresponding proof for a boundary problem than the original research. This achievement, which garnered millions of views online within hours, has been hailed by OpenAI President Brockman as a crucial sign of life for AI. Although a human researcher later updated the original paper with a superior solution, GPT-5 Pro's unique proof idea suggests an emergent ability for independent exploration. The paper in question, Is the Convex Optimization Curve Convex?, delves into whether the curve generated by the gradient descent algorithm in optimizing a smooth convex function is itself convex. This relates to the rate of optimization, specifically the decrease in function value per iteration. The original paper established that convexity is guaranteed when the step size eta is within 0, 1/L, where L is the smoothness factor, but may become non-convex within 1.75 L, 2L, even with monotonic convergence. It also confirmed that the gradient norm sequence is monotonically decreasing across the convergence intervals 0, 2L, and that optimization curves for gradient flow are always convex under certain conditions. The core of the original proof involved transforming the discrete iteration process into a continuous function integral and using convex function properties to demonstrate monotonicity. A piecewise function served as a counterexample to illustrate the potential for non-convexity within specific step size ranges. GPT-5 Pro's contribution focused on refining the boundary for the step size. It reportedly narrowed the gap between 1L and 1.75L, specifically proposing 1.5L as a more precise boundary, and it accomplished this in just over 17 minutes, faster than the time it took humans to verify the original proof. GPT-5 Pro's method involved using the Bregman divergence inequality and coercivity inequality of a convex L-smooth function. By cleverly manipulating these inequalities, it achieved a tighter lower bound and refined the convexity condition. However, before GPT-5 Pro's findings could be formally published, the original paper was updated by its authors, including a new contributor, who proved that 1.75L is indeed the exact boundary, resolving the previously unexplored interval. The revised proof utilized Bregman divergence inequalities for 3 key point pairs and weighted summation to simplify complex gradient terms. Despite being surpassed, the significance of GPT-5 Pro's work lies in its distinct approach and independent discovery process. It did not merely replicate or refine existing work, but explored the problem from a different angle, demonstrating a capacity for novel mathematical reasoning. This independent exploration, even if ultimately improved upon by human mathematicians, marks a substantial advancement in AI's problem-solving capabilities. It suggests that AI models are moving beyond pattern recognition and data processing towards genuine conceptual understanding and creative problem-solving in complex domains like mathematics. This development opens exciting possibilities for AI's role in scientific discovery and pushing the boundaries of human knowledge. So we've seen AI stumble, adapt, and now potentially discover. What does this all mean for the future? Let's wrap up with a quick recap of this week's biggest AI stories. And that's a wrap on another packed week of AI news. We saw OpenAI's GPT-5 launch hit some turbulence, sparking user debate and strategic shifts. Meta is navigating its own restructuring amid fierce competition for AI talent. Meanwhile, GPT-5 Pro is showcasing incredible mathematical prowess, hinting at AI's potential for independent discovery. What an incredible time to be following AI. Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this valuable, subscribe for more in-depth insights, ring that notification bell so you're always in the loop, and share your thoughts in the comments below. You can also follow us on all major social platforms for bite-sized updates throughout the week. Until next time, stay curious and keep innovating.